we don't have free speech, then we just don't have a free country. It's as simple as that. If this most fundamental right is allowed to perish, then the rest of our rights and liberties will topple, just like dominoes, one by one. They'll go down. That's why today I'm announcing my plan to shatter the left-wing censorship regime and to reclaim the right to free speech for all Americans. And reclaim is a very important word in this case because they've taken it away. In recent weeks, bombshell reports have confirmed that a sinister group of deep state bureaucrats, Silicon Valley tyrants, left-wing activists, and depraved corporate news media have been conspiring to manipulate and silence the American people.
The White House actively coerced every major social media platform in America. Let me say that again. Every major social media platform in America to ban speech that the White House did not like. What are we talking about here? Well, we're talking about speech on the COVID-19 pandemic, speech on the 2022 congressional elections, speech related to mask mandates, speech related to vaccines. What did the White House do? Well, over a period of years, they met with on a regular basis the leaders of social media companies and demanded that the speech they did not like be taken down.
They have collaborated to suppress vital information on everything from elections to public health. The censorship cartel must be dismantled and destroyed, and it must happen immediately. And here's my plan. First, within hours of my inauguration, I will sign an executive order banning any federal department or agency from colluding with any organization, business, or person to censor, limit, categorize, or impede the lawful speech of American citizens. Woo! I will then ban federal money from being used to label domestic speech as mis- or disinformation. Yeah. And I will begin the process of identifying and firing every federal bureaucrat who has engaged in domestic censorship, directly or indirectly. The Department of Homeland Security, the Department of Health, Human Services, the FBI, the DOJ, no matter who they are. Second, I will order the Department of Justice to investigate all parties involved in the new online censorship regime, which is absolutely destructive and terrible, and to aggressively prosecute any and all crimes identified. These include possible violations of federal civil rights law, campaign finance laws, federal election law, securities law, and antitrust laws, the Hatch Act, and a host of other potential criminal, civil, regulatory, and constitutional offenses. To assist in these efforts, I am urging House Republicans to immediately send preservation letters, and we have to do this right now, to the Biden administration, the Biden campaign, and every Silicon Valley tech giant, ordering them not to destroy evidence of censorship. Third, upon my inauguration as president, I will ask Congress to send a bill to my desk revising Section 230 to get big online platforms out of censorship business. From now on, digital platforms should only qualify for immunity protection under Section 230 if they meet high standards of neutrality, transparency, fairness, and non-discrimination. We should require these platforms to increase their efforts to take down unlawful content such as child exploitation and promoting terrorism, while dramatically curtailing their power to arbitrarily restrict lawful speech. Fourth, we need to break up the entire toxic censorship industry that has arisen under the false guise of tackling so-called mis- and disinformation. The federal government should immediately stop funding all nonprofits and academic programs that support this authoritarian project. If any U.S. university is discovered to have engaged in censorship activities or election interferences in the past, such as flagging social media content for removal of blacklisting, those universities should lose federal research dollars and federal student loan support for a period of 5 years and maybe more. We should also enact new laws laying out clear criminal penalties for federal bureaucrats who partner with private entities to do an end run around the Constitution and deprive Americans of their First, Fourth, and Fifth Amendment rights. In other words, deprive them of their vote. And once you lose those elections, and once you lose your borders like we have, you no longer have a country. Furthermore, to confront the problems of major platforms being infiltrated by legions of former deep staters and intelligence officials, there should be a 7-year cooling-off period before any employee of the FBI, CIA, NSA, DNI, DHS, or DOD is allowed to take a job at a company possessing vast quantities of U.S. user data. Fifth, the time has finally come for Congress to pass a digital Bill of Rights. This should include a right to digital due process. In other words, government officials should need a court order to take down online content, not send information requests such as the FBI was sending to Twitter. Furthermore, when users of big online platforms have their content or accounts removed, throttled, shadow banned, or otherwise restricted, no matter what name they use, they should have the right to be informed that it's happening, the right to a specific explanation of the reason why, and the right to a timely appeal. In addition, all users over the age of 18 should have the right to opt out of content moderation and curation entirely and receive an unmanipulated stream of information if they so choose. The fight for free speech is a matter of victory or death for America and for the survival of Western civilization itself. When I am president, this whole rotten system of censorship and information control will be ripped out of the system at large. There won't be anything left. By restoring free speech, we will begin to reclaim our democracy and save our nation. Thank you, and God bless America.
I do not recognize my country anymore. And all I can say is, well, last week we had regime change in the United States. Can't wait for Canada to follow suit. Things are just out of control. It is despicable and deplorable.
Freeland, how come the IRGC is not a terrorist group? Why is your government supporting Islamo-Nationalism? What? You idiots. What are you doing? Arrest for assault. Why are you pushing me? You're under arrest for assault. You're under arrest for assault.
David has been arrested 5 times this year. That should make all Canadians upset about this. They're clearly here for the pro-Hamas people. It's illegal, I guess, to do journalism.
You'll be arrested. So you're blackballing Rebel News.
I said, what's your problem? I said, what's your problem? Don't fucking film. What's your problem? You're coming up your problem, man. What's your problem, bro?
Fuck off, you.
Get out of my face. Don't touch
me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I didn't hit anybody.
You hit a girl. Is that what you do back in your home country, is you hit women?
It's very clear that since Justin Trudeau's been in power, he's allowed people in without proper vetting. And this is the result.
You shouldn't be in this side. This is what we've done. This is what we've done. Okay? Because you see what's going to happen down AAS.
Why
Are you?
She's got the tape. Will you look at it? No. So she was just assaulted. You've got 50 cops here stopping our journalism. So why won't you look at it?
I don't want to.
Shut up! She's in his face! She's trying to move in your face!
No, I didn't. Let me. You pushed me, Gerard. We have it on camera. This guy have a serious problem. I'm a woman.
You're getting in my face now,
Are
sir.
you going to arrest me?
If I have to.
So she was assaulted. You're not going to arrest the guy who assaulted her, but you're going to arrest me for asking you questions?
I've got my permit in my pocket. My permit is in my pocket. I'm fine. I've got my permit in my pocket. I work for Rebel News. I am lawfully here.
Go.
touch me. Hey, watch your hands. We have your hands. Watch your hands. Watch your hands. Mr. Menzies. Hey, don't put your hands on me. I want to make sure. Don't put your hands on me.
They can chant genocide in the street, and I can't cover that. Obey your oath, officer. Obey your oath. Will you listen? If I'm on the other arrest, get your hands off. Okay, then I will. Okay, put your phone down. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for refusing to leave. Okay? Refusing to the wagon, Mr. Menzies. Good boy. Efren, are you catching this?
Yeah.
Once again. You can have people chant genocide in the streets of our democracy.
You're under arrest for refusing to leave premises, okay, Mr.
It's a public place. This is literally the public square.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, I'm media. Hey, what's going on? Are you detaining me?
Don't fight back! Don't fight back!
Mask on. I'm not in a crowd. I'm not in a crowd of 20 though. Okay, what? Why? My colleague is detained. I have to stay.
Let's go. Yeah, you just told us you were in the protest. You're gonna come with us.
We'll understand now.
Why is he being arrested? He's on public property.
I'm documenting the protesters.
Why did you arrest the 2 members of the media? We offered you some food if you want to eat.
What is going on here? We just want you to What's the problem? Guys, excuse me. We're trying to put him behind the
Hey, that's my guy. That's my guy.
Stop. Public safety, you have to say Why don't you take care of the
Stay back, guys. Stay back. Hey, stay back. Stay back. Stop pushing forward.
Bonjour.
Ben non, mais je suis média.
Ça me dérange pas, présentement, vous êtes en infraction.
Ben oui, mais j'ai mon papier. Demandez-moi mon papier. Vous n'avez pas le droit de me toucher en ce moment.
Venez avec moi au champ.
Non.
On va là-bas.
OK.
Ezra Levant here with an emergency update. I'm standing outside the Carriage Inn Hotel in Calgary, Canada, where Tommy Robinson just finished giving a major speech to 150 Calgarians about freedom of speech and lawfare and his battles in the UK. No sooner did he finish that speech and walk outside, but he was swarmed with 10 police officers, half of them undercover, in plain clothes, half of them uniformed, who put him in the back of an SUV. There were 3 police vehicles, and they drove him off.
Can you kindly explain how it was that my colleague to my right here, Alexa Lavoie, was shot point blank with a tear gas canister, doing some very painful damage to her? What was the reason for that?
Seriously? What are you doing?
Get off me! Hey, I can. Hey, this is assault. Move. I'm on a side. What is this? I'm on a sidewalk. I am on a sidewalk. What is this? You cannot touch me. No rushing order. Hey. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Let's go. What is this? You can't. Am I under arrest? Am I under arrest? Am I under arrest? Because otherwise you have no right.
Listen, I know I'm not part of Jerry Diaz's uniform union, but it'd be nice if you gentlemen and lady would be give some solidarity. Can I not talk to these members of the press? Do we have freedom of press here? Do we or not? Right? Pardon me? So this is I don't know why I'm being arrested.